Cassam from HeyUGuys, nice to meet you.
How you doing?
I'm really well, thank you. Now, this film you play Mark Watney, a very positive character, but what elements of the character did you identify with?
Well, you know, when I first talked to the writer about it, he talked about it as a love letter to science, and I think I was kind of overwhelmed when I read the script by just the positivity of and the optimism of the story. It was really funny and really entertaining, like the character, and I think that's what I really liked about him, his sense of humor, but also his intelligence and his resourcefulness, and it was really a celebration of unity and everybody getting together. I mean, I know that sounds silly, but kind of at this time in the world, it seemed like a really wonderful thing to put out there, and so that was why we were all excited to work on it.
Sure, we see Mark.
You never wanted to be an astronaut when you were a child?
When I was a kid. I mean, but I wanted to be a lot of things when I was a kid. I wanted to be a fireman and I'm kind of like any kid, but I think most kids pretend to be astronauts, and hopefully after this movie, more kids will be pretending to be astronauts.
By the end of the film, we see Mark Watney wasting away. I was wondering whether that was you, whether you lost weight for the role, and how did you get back in shape for Bourne?
No, I told Ridley we were going to shoot. I said I had about 6 months. I said, well, I can lose the weight, but we have to shoot it in that order, because you would have to do the skinny stuff first. But because we were shooting in Budapest and Wadi Rum, we would have had to go from Wadi Rum to Budapest and back to Wadi Rum, so it would have busted the budget. So I escaped the really vicious diet this time, and they used the body double.
About the FIFA movie that you and Ben are working on, what was your whole thoughts on the scandal?
Well, I mean, we're still getting into it and delving into it, and trying to figure out exactly what our angle's going to be, and it just feels like there's a really incredible story there.
And I have to ask, who do you think would win, James Bourne or Jason Bourne in a battle?
Boy. I see Daniel looks pretty fit. I mean, in the past I would have said Jason Bourne, but he's aging pretty beautifully. So I don't know. I might have to hedge my bets now.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey